So I'm Neeli Clute, founder of Agile Intellect, and I'll be your guide as we explore neuroscience-based strategies for optimizing your mental performance using brain breaks. The QR scan in the corner has multiple ways. So you connect with me if you have questions, want to follow me on different media, or get weekly tips in your email inbox. We live in the fast lane of an ever-changing world. Finding time to quiet the mind can be difficult to achieve alone, especially during the holidays. In this session, I'll guide you through a series of exercises designed to help you reset your focus, manage energy, and boost your cognitive resilience. Settle into your chair, feet on the floor, and let your shoulders drop away from your ears. For the next 10 minutes, we're not fixing anything. We're not optimizing or achieving, we're just resetting. Your nervous system has been in overdrive. Decision-making, emotional labor, managing other people's expectations, and navigating family dynamics. This reset signals to your brain that safety is possible, and you can dial down the vigilance, that you have permission to just be. Your mind will wander, that's normal, and part of this process. When that happens, just recognize this and bring your attention back into the practice. Each time that you do this, you're strengthening your ability to focus. Let's start with your breath. This is the fastest way to shift your nervous system from go, go, go to rest and recover. Sit up just slightly, feet flat on the floor. One hand can rest on your belly if that feels good. Now here's what we're doing. We're going to make your exhale longer than your inhale. Your exhale activates the parasympathetic nervous system. That's your body's natural calm down switch, and we're going to learn how to use it. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your mouth for a count of 6 or 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel your belly fall and let your shoulders drop again. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And a few more at your own pace. You just activated the calming branch of your nervous system. That's not nothing, that's neuroscience. If you didn't feel a shift, you may need to repeat that a few more times until you do. Depending on where your nervous system is at the moment, sometimes it takes more cycles of breathing to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Now we're going to try a technique called somatic grounding. We're going to bring your attention out of your busy brain and into your body and your environment. Somatic grounding signals your nervous system that your environment is safe. So the first thing you do is orient to your space. Slowly look around wherever you are right now. Don't analyze, just notice. What do you see that feels neutral or even pleasant? Maybe it's the color of the wall. Maybe it's a plant. Maybe it's your own hands. Name 3 things silently to yourself. Just notice them. Next, we're going to engage the senses with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 practice. This is a classic way to do this. We're bringing your brain into the present moment by engaging all of your senses. So we're going to start with sight. 5 things that you see in your environment. Really see, not surface level. Notice details. Notice the light, the texture, the color. What are 5 things in your visual space right now? Next, your sensory system. Tactile, 4 things that you can feel. Maybe it's your feet on the floor. Maybe it's the fabric of your clothes, the temperature of the air, or the chair that's supporting you. We are looking for 4 physical sensations that you notice right now. Now, your auditory system. 3 things that you can hear. Some of you might hear ambient noise. Someone might have music on next door. There might be silence. Or maybe a hum from electronics nearby. Identify 3 sounds, real or subtle, that you can hear. Now 2 things that you can smell. Coffee, scent from a candle, fresh air, or your own scent. 2 smells. What do you notice? And finally, 1 thing that you can taste. Maybe something from lunch or breakfast from earlier, a blueberry, an apple, maybe your own mouth. What's 1 taste? Beautiful. You've just grounded yourself completely in the present moment by using your senses. Your nervous system recognizes this. It lets it know that you're safe, that you're present, here and now. Now, micro movements. Adding gentle movement signals even more grounding and safety to your nervous system. So let's start with gentle shoulder rolls. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears and release. Up and release. Really feel the release. Now, if it's comfortable, a slow side-to-side sway in your chair. Not dramatic, just a gentle rocking. Left, center, right, center. This small vestibular stimulation, that's your inner ear sensing movement, tells your brain that the environment around you is steady. You're the one that's moving, and you can relax your vigilance. Perfect. Notice how you feel different than 3 minutes ago. Next, we're going to go into cognitive reboot. The last layer of this reset is cognitive. Your brain has been constantly acting, making decisions, processing emotions, and managing chaos. We're going to give it a moment of single-pointed focus, then a moment of positive recall. or single point focus, pick one anchor. It could be your breath. It could be a sound. It could be a spot of light on your screen. Normally, you like to do this for 1 minute and keep your attention on that one thing. When your mind wanders, and it will, that's normal, gently bring it back. The more often you do that, the better you get at that. This isn't about perfect focus. It's about exercising your attention muscle. And even 1 minute of this improves your mental clarity. One good moment. Now, if it feels comfortable, you can close your eyes. Think back to this past week. Not to the stressful moments, to one moment that felt even slightly lighter. Maybe a conversation that made you laugh. Maybe a moment alone with your coffee. Maybe something small that felt good. One specific moment, not a day, a moment. Now, staying with that moment, you'll notice the details. What did you see? What did you hear? And how did your body feel? Just let yourself be in that moment for a few more seconds. Your brain is now accessing positive memory networks, which naturally shifts your neurochemistry towards ease and resilience. Whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes if they were closed. The last piece of a cognitive reboot is light movement. Movement is one of the best brain reset triggers, which is why it's both in the somatic grounding practice and the cognitive reboot. You can repeat them with me if you choose. But the point is, it counteracts the potential damage to our alignment with the excessive amount of sitting involved in digital work. You can do neck rolls, where you slow and gently move your head forward to the right, back, and to the left, and forward. These are not stretches, they're just movements that increase blood flow to your brain. Reverse the roll. Shoulder shrugs, you knew how to do that, are also another really good one. And then you can also do gentle seated twists where your hands are behind your head and you twist gently to the right, to the center, and back to the left. And repeat. When you do that, you're increasing cerebral blood flow while staying calm, and that's a sweet spot for mental clarity. You just did something neuroscientifically powerful. You shifted your nervous system, you grounded yourself in the present, engaged your attention, you accessed a positive memory and moved your body, all in gentle and restorative ways. And that is what self-care actually looks like in December. Not perfection, not adding more to your plate, just a moment where you told your nervous system you're safe and grounded and you can rest. So here's your challenge for this week. Pick one of the three, breath, grounding, or cognitive reboot, and do it once a day. Not all of it, just one. Tuck it into an existing transition before a meeting, after a difficult conversation, or right before bed, because consistency beats intensity. One micro practice repeated daily will rewire your brain's stress response. So for tonight, I want you to think, which practice felt most resonant and which one would actually fit into your life? Because the best self-care practices are the ones that you actually do. You've got this. Your brain is more resilient than you think. and you deserve a holiday season you're actually present and not just surviving. I hope this was enlightening and invite you to connect with me and to join a growing group of brain ambassadors. Thank you for your time. Give yourself gratitude for taking time for your brain wellness, and I appreciate your thoughts. Lots of research, writing, and care goes into every presentation for Agile Intellect, and I value your feedback. Happy holidays and be well.